Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jingle, and today we're gonna be doing a collectible unboxing, and I'm super excited about these. I actually have had all these sitting in my cart on Big Bad Toy Store for like the last 2 weeks, and I've just been debating on pulling the trigger on them. But I was walking through Walmart earlier, and I came across this in the electronics section, and this is amazing. So the Walmart that is in my town usually doesn't set up anything like this, but I was super hyped when I saw this, and I just had to snag the Goosebumps figures. They had two of each of them, and I am so hyped about it. So we're going to be looking at those today, but before we get into that, please remember to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you're interested in more horror content or unboxing on collectibles and reviews like this, stay tuned because I have a lot more on the way, but let's get into it. So I really have Goosebumps to thank about for my love of horror. At an early age, I was a wimp, and Goosebumps is really what got my feet wet. Not just the books, but the TV series as well. So when I saw that Trick or Treat Studios was putting out 6-inch figures of some of the best Goosebumps characters, I was so hyped for them, and I'm so excited that I found them. So I actually brought along some of my Goosebumps books to share. So the figures that I grabbed are going to be from The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, The Mummy, which I love these books. I actually have all the original Goosebump books besides the very last one, Monster Blood 4, I believe it is. I need to find that one still, but I'm in no hurry. I've just been like, most of these are my original books from when I was a kid, but I've been slowly just like piecing them together because I was missing several of them. But we also have Night of the Living Dummy. They put out a Slappy figure, which is really exciting. Haunted Mask, which is one of my favorite books or any piece like horror content ever. As you can see down there, I have a Haunted Mask bust that we will do a showcase on someday. We also have You Can't Scare Me, the awesome mud monster. And then we have the Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. So these figures are based on the books, not the television series. But I will show you guys the packaging, and then we'll unbox them, and I'll come back and review the figures for you guys. So this is the packaging of the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. It is so clean. These boxes are so awesome. They look like old books. They even have like the correct number on the spine, and then the back shows collect them all. And one thing that's really cool about this is each one of these comes with a piece of Curly or Bonehead, the skeleton, and you can build a figure if you collect them all, which we will do that on this video. So I'm super excited about that. There is the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. Really hyped for that one. Next we have Night of the Living Dummy, which this box is a little dirty, but I actually grabbed my cousin this one and the Mummy. He's an inbox collector. I like to open my stuff, so I figured I'd get the dirty box. But this figure is super clean in here. Super excited to get him out, take a look. But Night of the Living Dummy looks just like the book. They even match the colors up on all these so well. Like, as you can see, so well done, so awesome. Absolutely love this so far. So yeah, we've got Slappy, which is really sweet. We also have the Haunted Mask, which I'm so excited about. I love the Haunted Mask. It's one of my favorite stories ever. But yeah, back's the same on all these. You get like the original book cover picture on the back though, which is pretty cool. So we've got the Haunted Mask. You Can't Scare Me, which this figure is super heavy. And I actually grabbed, there was like two of these at the Walmart that I went to, and the one of them, like the yellowish gold color on it was pretty dark, but this one's super bright, and I think it matches the cover of the book a little bit more. But yeah, so that's really sweet. The Mud Monster, he's awesome. And then last but not least, we have the Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. So he looks absolutely amazing. I'm so hyped about these. Let's get them out of the box, and I will be back here to show you guys what they look like. All right, everyone, I just finished unboxing all the figures. I didn't want to make you guys sit through me doing all that because it took a little bit, but I'm going to rank these guys from my least favorite to my favorite in the order that I show you them. Now, they are all amazing, honestly. I'm just ranking them based on my personal preference, and one of them that is in like my top two had no reason to go as hard as it does, but it turned out amazing. And I'm going to compare them with the books to you guys, and you can let me know what you think. So first off, I'm going to show you guys these display bases they all come with. So these are all uniform. It's like a green slimy thing, and they have the book cover in it. And one thing that's really cool about it, so the Mud Monster is my least favorite one, but he is still amazing. He's a heavy figure and he feels really good. But what's really cool about this is the back of it has the summary of the book. So it says, "It's going to be a scream. Courtney is a total show off. She thinks she's so brave and she's always making Eddie and his friends look like wimps. But now Eddie's decided he's had enough. He's going to scare Courtney once and for all, and he's just came up with the perfect plan. He's going to lure Courtney down to Muddy Creek, because Eddie knows Courtney believes in that silly rumor about the monsters, mud monsters that live in the creek. Too bad Eddie doesn't believe the rumor, because it just might be true." But that's really cool because that's the exact description that's on the back of the book. So that's really awesome. So they all have these display bases besides Curly or Bonehead the skeleton, because he's a Build-A-Figure. But here is the Mud Monster figure. He looks so awesome, and you can even display him in the iconic pose on the book with his arm up like that. I absolutely love it. He's not very articulated. Only his arms can move, but I just love that you can put him in that iconic pose. What do you guys think? Pretty freaking awesome. I love that. They absolutely killed it on this one. Like I said, I love the Mud Monster. You Can't Scare Me is one of the best Goosebumps books. And at the end of this video, I just want to tell you guys some of them that I hope they do in the future, because I believe this is only wave one. I do believe they are doing more of these, which is going to be so freaking awesome. But the Mud Monster was my least favorite out of all of them. And like I said, they're all amazing, guys. Like, I'm just blown away by these. I am so glad I pulled the trigger on them. I knew as soon as I saw them in person that I was going to want to. So next up, my second to last favorite, which is still super amazing, and I love mummies, but the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. You've got him right here. Now, his red eyes is spot on to the book. I absolutely love it. Even the tassels on his wrap are even like accurate to the book, which is awesome. He's got that one coming out of his eye like that. But the only thing that could make this that much better would be like if he lit, like his eyes lit up or something. But he is articulated. He's got his arms can move, his head can move, his legs can move. But I'm probably gonna end up displaying him with like his arms out like that or something. But I'm so excited to get these guys all set up in front of my Goosebumps books, and they're gonna be displayed in front of them. And if any of you guys follow me on Instagram, check out that picture. I'm gonna try to make it look really nice. But the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb is my second to last favorite. My next one, which would be my third favorite, and I'll show you the Build-A-Figure at the end. He is not the highest quality, but he's still really awesome. So this is number 3 for me, is going to be Slappy from Night of the Living Dummy. He is so well done. The paintwork and like the detail on these is so well done for the price. These are $25 each. So I think in order to get the whole collection, it's around like $125 plus tax. But he is so well done. And then here's his display base. I didn't show you the Mud Monster one, or I didn't show you the Mummy one, but they're all the same. But that's so awesome. I love Slappy so much. So how does he compare to the book? I think they pretty much killed it. I mean, this looks just like any other Goosebumps merchandise that Slappy's on. But Night of the Living Dummy, one of the best Goosebumps books ever, in my opinion. And the episode 2 is like top 3 for me. I love Night of the Living Dummy. I think that they only did Night of the Living Dummy 2, if I'm remembering right, and like Bride of the Living Dummy in the TV series. But the original Night of the Living Dummy book is amazing. Slappy looks amazing. See if I can get this to focus in a bit for you guys to see him a little bit more. But yeah, super awesome. The paintwork's really good on these. So this one is my second favorite, this next one, and it had no business being as good as it is. I was expecting to like my number 1 pick just because of what I love so much about Goosebumps and my favorite Goosebumps story. But the second top one, in my opinion, is the Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. He is so awesome. The detail on his eyes, he's got like these like reddish yellow eyes, and like the roots for like his arms are so awesome. And this figure just turned out really well. Like you got like the stitching on his legs, and there's like a stake poking out of his leg, which is so awesome. Absolutely love this. And one detail I wanted to show you guys about these two that's really cool is the packaging comes with the background of the book in it. So if you wanted to display him, you could pretty much recreate the book cover if you wanted to. I'm most likely not going to keep these boxes, unfortunately, just because I have way too many boxes from like really high-end collectibles that I collect. But this is the Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. What do you guys think of that? He looks so awesome. Absolutely love that. This is another just solid Goosebumps story. It's one of my favorites. And my number one pick, to anyone's surprise, I'm sure that none of you are surprised, is going to be Carly Beth from The Haunted Mask, which is really, really awesome. It comes with Carly Beth's head on the pole, like from the book or the episode, which is really awesome. See if I can get these to focus. Yeah, look at that. Now, this is based on the look from the book, but they just absolutely killed it with this. I love this one so much. And here is the book cover. They killed it. I love it. The sculpting's on point. The paint's on point. So much fun. And the background is just like a purplish background, which I love that they did that with all these. And another cool thing that I didn't show you guys is all the stands have like these little foot pegs that you can plug them in to display them with these, which I'm probably going to end up doing because some of them can't stand on their own. I know the Scarecrow one cannot. I don't think Curly's going to be able to either, but the Haunted Mask one is definitely my favorite out of the bunch. Now let me show you the Curly Build-A-Figure. So each one of these figures came with a piece of him. One of them came with one of his legs, and then another leg, and then an arm, and another arm, and then like the torso and head came with a slappy one. But this is the Curly Build-A-Figure. It is so awesome. He looks so awesome. I love that he's holding Welcome to Dead House, which is the first Goosebumps book. It's a nice little homage to the series and like its roots and where it started. And if you can even see that, the pages even have like little writing from the book. Like you can actually read like the letters on it. I mean, I can't because my eyes aren't that great, but if I had a magnifying glass, I'd be able to read that. It looks so awesome. But yeah, I love that he's wearing a little Goosebumps scarf too, which is really awesome. I love, love, love Curly. He's awesome. I don't think his mouth opens up or anything, but he does have, his eyes are sculpted behind. You can probably articulate him a little bit. He is kind of fragile, so I'm probably not going to move him a whole lot, but overall, I'm so hyped for these guys. This is just covering like the first 20 books, and like even in those first 20 books, there's still some books that I would love to see get made into figures. I think Stay Out of the Basement would be awesome with like the hand. Just make like a figure of that like green vine hand would be awesome. Say Cheese and Die would be awesome with like the chef skeleton with the chef's hat on and like a spatula or something would be really cool. The Girl Who Cried Monster, we'd get Mr. Mortman would be so awesome, like his like bug version, or just the regular human version on the cover holding like the beetle or whatever he's about to eat would be really cool. The Werewolf of Fever Swamp with the werewolf on it would be awesome. And then Welcome to Horrorland. I'm surprised they didn't do Horrorland, honestly, so that keeps my hopes up that in the next wave we'll get some love for One Day at Horrorland. But those are just out of the first 20 books, guys. There's 62 of the original books, I believe. So I would love to see like Attack of the Mutant, Horror at Camp Jelly Jam, The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. There's so many cool figures and so many cool routes that they could go with this line. And I do hope they continue doing this line because they turned out awesome. And you just really can't beat it for the price, in my opinion. I'm so stoked to display these with my books, but I just wanted to come on here and show you guys these new Trick 'r Treat Studios Goosebumps figures. They absolutely killed them, and I'm really, really excited about these. I hope you are too. Let me know in the comments if you're going to grab any of these, or if you think they look cool, or if you think they're overpriced. I think they're a really, really reasonable price, which is awesome. But that is all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.